The Range Rover is one of the most iconic luxury SUVs in the world, known for its sophisticated design, off-road capability, and elite status. It's often seen as the go-to vehicle for those who want both performance and style. However, in China, there's something interesting going on. Chinese automakers have been releasing their own versions of what you might call Chinese Range Rovers. These vehicles look incredibly similar to the original Range Rover but come with a few key differences, especially when it comes to pricing. First of all, these Chinese-made models are much more affordable than the official Range Rover. You can get them for a fraction of the price, which has made them very popular for buyers who love the style but don't want to break the bank. On the surface, they might seem like a great deal, but when you dig deeper, there are some important factors to consider. The build quality, for instance, is typically lower. You might notice the difference in materials used for the interior or even how the car feels when driving. The performance is also often scaled down, meaning these vehicles are usually better suited for city driving rather than tackling tough terrains like the original Range Rover can. One major point of controversy is the issue of design. These Chinese models tend to resemble Range Rovers so closely that some have called them outright copies. This has led to legal disputes, with some automakers being accused of copying the design without proper licensing. For some consumers, though, the lookalike aspect is part of the appeal. They want the prestige and look of a luxury SUV but don't mind if it's not the real deal. Another thing to consider is the long-term durability and resale value. Genuine Range Rovers are known for holding their value, while the Chinese versions don't have the same reputation. This is important for buyers who see their car as an investment. But what's really fascinating is that these Chinese automakers are not just focused on copying Western brands anymore. Some are starting to innovate and build their own identities, blending the best of luxury and affordability. They're tapping into a growing market of middle-class buyers who want the status symbol without paying a luxury price. In the end, it all comes down to what you're looking for. If you want the prestige and performance of a true Range Rover, the original is hard to beat. But if you're after the aesthetic and a more budget-friendly option, these Chinese versions are an interesting alternative. What's certain is that the car market in China is evolving fast, and it's going to be exciting to see where it heads next.